Alright, so there's been a few threads wanting to know about some trapping, about some things that I've been doing here at the house, and figured I'd make this quick video. These are the traps I've been using. This is the number 110 Bodygripper. Pretty simple, pretty small. Squirrels, mice, as you've seen in a couple of the other videos or pictures. You know, the laws, depending on where you live, will kind of dictate what you're doing with these, because you can't just go out and land and use them. If you're selling the fur for whatever that you're catching, you have to report it to a particular agency depending on where you live. But doing what I'm doing, just taking care of some nuisances in the yard, it's perfectly legal, pretty humane, and if you live somewhere where you can't shoot, this is about the only option you have. So the way this thing works, you've got your spring over here, you've got your chain, this is your actual trigger, and this is what I believe they call the dog. I'm still learning a lot about this, but this is actually what holds everything together. So other things I've got: peanut butter, sock, knife. Simple way though. The way this thing works is you've got your spring here. To set the trap, you just take it, squeeze, and pull. You get everything pulled together. If you're to let that go, then your finger's gonna have a bad time, or whatever else is in there. So the way this thing works is you've got your trigger here, your dog, or whatever they call it, here. You rotate it around, set your notch on the dog over the top, and there's 3 notches depending on how loose you want it to be. Once you get it in there, that's what holds it in. And then as soon as something comes through, you set this in the path. Something comes through, hits this, and it pops off the dog, springs up, and this comes flying back down, snaps shut, and typically breaks the back of whatever it is that went through it. There's different ways to bait it. I've been using the sock only because these things aren't the easiest to set off. I mean, if it was something bigger, then probably wouldn't have as many problems with it, but because I was having issues with something just licking the peanut butter off, I started tying a sock to the trigger, knocking things over, and I'd fill it with peanut butter and then tie it to it, so that whatever was getting at it had to actually pull on the sock, and then that was already tied to this, so as soon as they pulled on it, it would set it off. But again, it's pretty simple little contraption. Set it up here just so you can kind of see what it does. Then you're sitting back at the neutral position again. Squeeze it, pull on it, and then again, that's how you set it. So it works, does the job. Again, you live in a place where you can't shoot in your backyard, it's a pretty easy way to take care of some rodents.